Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and to the US campaign, where the long war with France has only just started. But the sailing class, the Boston, has found a Talisman class light cruiser, and that's a good place to start. We've got 2 months till we get the Mark 5 16-inch guns. We can really get this, well, we can really start to get this war going by refitting all of the old ships and getting some new ones under construction. That is the aim today. I'll probably design the new ship first and build them, and then just do all the refits and go over the capacity. That usually is okay. We've got absolutely tons of money as a... Oh, it's on low fuel. That's very helpful, especially as it's trying to run away. Of course, it's trying to run away. Not the most interesting battle to show, stern chase like this, but the new French admiral does seem a little bit more cautious than the old one. Yeah, but while we're waiting for that, continue with our invasion in the Caribbean. Try and slowly whittle down the French fleet, get their army logistics to dip, and then let the army rampage across Africa is basically what I'm going to try and do. But yeah, all these little French islands will need to take ourselves. Right, I'm going to cue the music because this is going to take forever, and I'll see you on the post-battle results screen. Alright, there we go. As I said, not the most interesting battle when they just run away like that and you can catch them. So it's just slightly more interesting than when they run away and you can't catch them. Alright, next up, a little bit more of a challenge. We've got the Tulsa, a Detroit class, up against a Saigon class. Now, these are nasty little buggers. So, not a sure thing at all. Gonna have to be pretty cautious in this one, I think. There is one more fight, but I'm not going to be doing that one because it's light cruisers trying to attack a heavy, which, given that the French 10-inch gunnery is pretty accurate, I don't really want to try and risk that. Seems like a good way of losing a ship. Opening fire already? Now returning. I don't want to close in. I think my... ooh, very nice. I think my gunnery is probably more accurate at range than theirs. Probably. Or not. Trading blows, pretty much. Oh, no, there we go. Lovely set of hits. And we're getting main deck pens, which are going to cause damage right in the middle of the ship. So you're not firing back just now. I think we have a slight range advantage. That doesn't mean I want to stay right on the edge of that, but it is handy if we can pepper them. Maybe get some flooding damage on that. Overpen. Probably getting superstructure or something. Those overpens. Ooh, fire control damaged. Also very helpful. I reckon if I try to close to high explosive range, they'll be able to shoot back. You just switch target. I do not want you doing that. Or they just went out of range. Yeah. Lost the range to them. That's annoying. I have to build up all the accuracy again. Although it does build pretty quick with these ships. That one's going to hit. Block or a ricochet, I think. Well, might be some hits in that one. Nope. Plenty of shells. More overpens. Here's the Dupitura. Yeah, they're pretty light. They're pretty thinly armoured, these things. Ow! Just hit my main tower. Rude. And my half belt. Again, rude. There's a lot of flooding. Super heavy, high... Oh, high capacity. No wonder the HE is so nasty. They don't carry torpedoes. You know what? You can send some torps if you've got the range. Ow. Again. Try some high X on them. Because they don't have torps. Let's get in there. Rudder's out, which makes things a little tricky. There you go. Take that. Ow. We're swinging all over the place because of the rudder damage. Now we're getting angle problems. I think discretion is the better part of valor here. But out of interest, I'm going to have a quick look at... Oh, she did fire some torps. Nice. Yeah, the high explosive pen isn't actually that good. So it must be their AP rounds that are penning my extended belt. There's not much I can do about that. Ow. Because their AP pen at long range is about 6 inch, so can't really armour against that. And yeah, those super heavy shells and picric as well certainly do cause a lot of damage. We don't miss this, sadly. It's annoying because we've got good damage on them. It's just they haven't caused any flooding, which seems a bit harsh, whereas every hit they've done has caused flooding. Is there a reason you're not firing when you're aimed and they're in range? Very curious. Just did the battle there. That's irritating, because they actually took more damage than we did. Victory. I wouldn't call it that. But yeah, these two are pretty evenly matched. Need those Alaskas. Alright, more... well, it's not actually interference with the invasion. This is the ships in the port. A bunch of implacable class, Laszlo and a Talisman. So these are their older, cheaper heavy cruisers anyway. They've run into the invasion fleet. We should be able to blap them pretty easily. Come on. There we go. Right. Goodness sake. I mean, I probably don't need to do anything to the... to anything, but you lot turn. You lot retreat, because you're just going to get splattered. You lot doing weird things. Shit. Straight away. Ah, love it. Cruiser's getting a little too far ahead. Smoke. Smoke. Damage going out. Oh, that was a big hit. That it? Nope. Two more. One more. Here you go there. Lovely. There we go. 16-inch Mark 5s. Finally. Right. Yes, you can. No. Yes. No. Cool. Oh, we did get French Antilles. Outstanding. Okay. Well, then you can immediately move on to Guyana. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Very good. Okay. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. I was only on like 50% to take Pointe-à-Pitre. There's also a load of ships here, which we can move over. Probably move about half of them. Split them up like that, just to make sure that is now covered. Doesn't lock the French out of the Caribbean. They've still got these ships here, but and these ones. It's just a light cruiser, but it does reduce their presence here quite a lot. Does it have 200,000 tons of port capacity? That seems a lot. Don't think they do. Anyway, right. Well, with that, the next thing to do, of course, is to get those refits on the go. I'm also going to take off the big gun priority. Wait, what's that? Explosives in 1 month? Probably not that important. I mean, it's nice. But I'm not waiting. We need to get this... We need to get all this stuff on the go. So I'm going to start off with a new battleship design, because we need the battleship. Can't talk today. We need the battleships to keep rolling out. And this is going to be, well, the lead ship is going to be a name ship. But I'll just call the class the name of the ship, and then I'll add the USS number later. Grief, this takes forever to load now. Right. So this is our modern battleship 2. Yes, very nice. Right. No reason not for it to be pretty large. However, I might reduce the beam because 32 knots aspirationally. I doubt we're going to get it up to that. Let's use the modern tail 4. Yeah, I think I can reduce the beam a little bit. Maybe -5. Nope, -4. -3. -3. Just to take a little bit off. Means we'll be at 56,000 even. Where's the Arkansas? So that's just a little bit heavier than the Arkansas. Not a lot. Just a bit. So we're probably going to be going with the same kind of layout. Although this has a shorter superstructure. Interesting. Single funnel. Could potentially be an issue. Let's go oil. Diesels. Let's slow down. 30 knots. So she's the same as the others. We're not on Iowa levels of speed just yet. Oh, modern 2. Fancy. That'll be very nice for the refits. And I think, yeah, the 16-inch triple. 16's been doing very well for us. I think as a base, that's a pretty good option as a weapon system. Wow, you don't get anything from pushing that forward. I don't want 52s. 50s should be good. Secondary. Someone in the comments said, why don't you use the quad 5-inch? Because I love the model. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I detest that model. I think it's horrible, which is why I don't use it. But let's have slightly... But there is a way we can use quads. and not have it look disgusting, let's use quad 6-inch guns. Yes. 6-inch 50s. And only 2-inch quad mounts. Yes. So we can have our bofers. Lots of people told me on the Alaskas, hey, these did actually interfere, so I'm not using any of those deck-mounted secondary slots, which is what I would normally do. I was just trying to be a crowd pleaser, and then it's like, oh, no, none of them fit. It's like, oh, for goodness sake. So yeah, I guess the main difference between this and the Arkansas is that it's going to have like a superior secondary battery, because the Arkansas has 35-inch guns, and we're going to have 24 6-inch guns. So, but more, we're going to have more bofers, more 40 mils. Okie dokie. Sleep Bob at 5. I'm slightly concerned about displacement. The game's probably put on a ton of armour by default. At least I hope it has. Gen 2 radar. 6.6% flash fire chance, and that's with standard shells. So whoever gets puts it up to 22. That's far too high. I'm going to stick with the standards. Oh, it has put on a lot of armour by default. This is part of my efforts to get the AI to put armour on. So if you're seeing this kind of enormous amount of default armour, that is why. It's because the game, because the AI, when it comes to trimming the ship down, has more to trim down from, if that makes any sense. Because the AI won't adjust this if it doesn't have to. Basically, is how I understand the how the auto builder works. Right. So, typical battle range of about 20,000 meters. A 14-inch belt and a 5-inch deck. Well, probably a 15 and a 5. So let's go 16.6. That should protect us down to around about 15,000 meters. And the 6 protects us out to around 30. Extended, for safety's sake, let's go 3 on the belt. And on the deck, let's go a little bit heavier. Let's go 2. Conning, tower, and turrets, probably 18. 18.7. 18. And then obviously we want all the inner layering we can get. The innermost layer is the most important. 6-inch guns don't need that much armor on them. 633. And then we're going to be looking at what is being so heavy. Mostly engines. Is it easier to use turbines? No, it is not. Okie dokie. 12% is a lot to lose. I could go with 45 caliber guns instead. We are spending a lot on the turrets. I could trim this down, obviously. Let's go 3.6, so it matches the deck. 9%. The tower's quite heavy as well, but I'm already using a relatively cheap and light tower. I can move this back. Gives me a little bit back, although the ship now looks unbalanced, so... There. Um, maybe trim this down a little bit. Into 1.5 and trim that to 2. I don't want to go lower than that. I think we might have to shorten the guns. I don't especially want to do that, but I don't see what else I can easily lose. Oh, I could go double bottom. That helps a bit. Not as much as I was hoping. I could go many bulkheads instead of maximum, but that doesn't help either. Right, we're going to have to go with 45s. Please update the gun lengths properly. Such an annoying bug when sometimes you can't see the adjusted length. Yeah, see, even that isn't getting me there. I'm going to have to go many to get it in. Why is the Arkansas so much easier to build on? Oh, they also had many bulkheads. Okay, so I did have trouble with that one as well. All right. I'm not super pleased with these. They're not feeling like I'm getting everything I would want out of the ship, but you know, they're going to be a 30-knot, fast, heavily armoured, pretty powerful ship, so I'm not going to complain too much. Anyway, I'm going to get some of these building, and I'm going to figure out how many that is. Alright, I've decided to build 8 of these, including the Liberator, which is going to be Battleship 3, I think, if I'm getting my numbers right. That should give us some more firepower. Oh no, sorry, she's BB4. Yes, should give us a little bit more firepower. Right, now I'm going to go and do the refits. I'm not going to talk through this. This is going to be all of the 16-inch designs, battle cruisers, battleships, the lot, including the Arkansas class as well, because they got the Mark IV guns, not the Mark Vs. In fact, I'm probably going to start with them. Anyway, I will see you once all of those refits are done. Alright, welcome back. That was a lot of refits. Some of them got... The Arkansas was really awkward, actually, so I feel sorry about what I said about the Liberators, because the Arkansas was equally tricky when I was trying to put the autoloaders on it. The French seem to have thrown a lot of light ships at the invasion fleet here, which is lovely. Quite a few of those refits were quite extensive, though, because I had to remove barbettes because they were the wrong size, or in the case of a couple of the standards, I rearranged them completely. And it looks like diesels throughout, which is interesting. So we're going to have tons of range on those ships when they do get finished, which is really, really helpful, particularly on the battle cruisers. That'll make them absolutely terrifying for the enemy. If you didn't know, operational range is super important in Ultimate Admiral. It's not about how far you can travel on the map. It's about how likely you are to generate a mission, and how quote unquote good the mission is. So the more range you've got, the more chance you have of getting a convoy attack or something like that. They're very, very helpful. Right, it's taking ages to get all these ships ready. Absolutely ages. Come on, France. But yeah, this is great. I much prefer taking out big chunks of these small ships at once, rather than having to do it across like 10 different battles. This fleet is a little worn down, but I think they'll be okay. The question is, when the 16-inch standards are ready, do I just blob them up with this lot, or do I try and do something different and have two invasion fleets? I probably will have two invasion fleets, but I think what I'll probably do is I'll have the standards all in one group, and I'll have the fast battleships and battle cruisers in another. So we've got a fast and a slow fleet. I've done that before on several series, but it tends to work okay. Right, avoid change off. There they are. Right, avoid change off. Avoid change off. Good. Just putting everything on screen because why not? Right, let's open up. Here's Long Beach. Looks fine on this side. A little bit shattered on that. Well, actually no, because those are partials. Well, that one isn't. Yeah, she didn't actually take much gun damage. It was torpedoes. Anyway, let the small ship abuse begin. We'll switch over to whatever that is. Destroyer, probably. Yes. Not anymore, it's not. Extensive fire. Another one to extensive fire. Don't see those a lot in the Dreadnought Improvement Project. Tends to mean that you've just been completely overwhelmed. Flash fire's not going to help them much. I wonder if those were the expensive ones. I really hope they were. Screens skirmishing. Careful. I'm taking far too much damage here. Break. Draw. All of you. Do this individually, which is pretty annoying. Retreat. Retreat. Just getting too aggressive. Whereas these guys are staying back for some reason. I'm going to double back. I'm going to go to ×2, I think. Quite a lot going on. We are taking damage, but the French are losing ships all over the place. That? Oh no, that's the dead stick. Might owe someone an. Yeah, I do. A new heavy cruiser. Sorry. At least it's an older Bridgeport class. We'll get US Samoa. That is exactly why I prefer running full battleship fleets. Because, yeah, I just like ships. I like it when they can all take a hit. And when you run up against a fleet like this, sometimes having the small ships actually isn't that much of a help. Because they get picked on. Denver's getting picked on at the moment. United States is trying to help. She's keeping those heavy cruisers honest. All the screens are swarming around the North Dakota, which is amusing. Stopped closing in. Interesting how sometimes the AI is obsessed with closing in, and sometimes it's just like, nope, we're going to hang back a bit. Probably wise to hang back a bit. Alright, Long Beach, double back again. United States can deal with those three. We've covered the Denver, that's the main thing. And I think these ships are going to be tempted to follow my retreating ones. You're not going to draw now. On air things, United States just rolling up and taking these guys out. Cruiser's going down. Another extensive fire loss, Jesus. Going down now. Suffren. It's another one for the United States to take out. Goodness me. It's like, what, 4 or 5 heavy cruisers she's taken out by herself? Right, here comes the Bellier's squadron. Goodbye to her. Oh my word. Those things go down hard. The Leon Gambetta. There's a few light cruisers over there. There's the United States getting on. Yeah, still chasing that heavy cruiser down. Ernest Renan. Expensive loss for the French. Awful lot of ships in this. Just what I like. Oh gosh, Long Beach. You took a bit of flooding, didn't you? Seems to be your MO. Indiana can take over. She's not in danger of sinking anytime soon. Long Beach, her citadel's still dry. It's the whole point of an all or nothing scheme. But once again, she needs to go and get everything pumped out. Oh, and there goes the Ernst. All right. Should we just end there? We can probably end there. Not too fussy about those light cruisers. Yeah, they're blooming miles away. We'll end there. Very nice. With... Oh, one heavy cruiser got away. 12 heavy cruisers. Not all of the light cruisers, but a fair chunk. And all of the destroyers. Were any of them those Lamar's classes? One was. 2. I mean, all of these are pretty expensive destroyers. 3. 4 of them. 5 of them. No wonder we got that many victory points. Yeah, unfortunately, we lose the dead stick. So I'm going to go rename a Samoa class. Although she dealt the hits out pretty well. She took 58 hits from 10-inch guns and 117 from 7s. So it's not like she didn't tank the damage. North Dakota winning the damage dealt stakes with nearly, well, actually over 500,000 damage done. Right, back to the map. Okay, welcome back. So, with that, what do the French have left? Because I think we've knocked them down a fair touch there. Yeah, 10 heavy cruisers, 15 lights, 3 destroyers, 2 battleships, repairing 4 ships, refitting 3, building 29 though, so it's not like they're going to run out of ships anytime soon. And they have a lot of naval funds. Their economy is actually larger than ours, even though it is shrinking rapidly. So it's not over yet, not by a long shot. This is a 100% chance, which I like very much. And then we've got a whole pile of stuff going on over here. And that is all going to be in the next episode, I think. Oh, hello. That's possibly a big ask for a Shenandoah. But we could give it a shot. Oh, geez, stuff over here as well. Oh, war's gone global next episode. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.